What's up, guys? Dr. Simone here. Whenever we have a large influx of new followers, I like to just take a couple of minutes to come on here to say welcome to the platform and to thank you for following us. So, recently, maybe within the last 2 months or so, we've had about 2,200 new followers. So we just had about 2,200 new followers. So I just wanted to pop in to welcome you to the platform to say thank you for following us. We want to continue to be your number one platform for engaging in intellectual discussions. And so we are seeing a number of discussions going on. As a matter of fact, I went and pinned the two most engaging discussions that are going on right now. So if you're looking to not just engage in content, like and share, which is good, which is important because that's how we keep growing. As a matter of fact, we're almost up to 15,000 followers. So we're growing very quickly. But if you're looking to do more than just like and post one word comments, I certainly encourage you to join the discussions that are going on right now on the platform. So we have one particular discussion that is generating a lot of comments. As a matter of fact, the two discussions I'm talking about, they're getting something like maybe 600 comments at this point. So I can tell that folks are very passionate about what we are talking about. So the first one is, let's take a look here. Is the Caribbean caught in the middle of a new Cold War? So we see that Donald Trump sends a clear message to Caribbean leaders: choose America or China. You can't have both. So will Caribbean nations become collateral damage in a global power struggle for dominance? So that has certainly struck a nerve with a lot of folks, and we have been discussing that quite energetically, I might add, in terms of what is the way forward for the Caribbean region, because we're getting the sense that Donald Trump is very anti-Caribbean people, anti-Black and brown people, if you ask me. So we're having a very passionate discussion on that. And the second one that I went ahead and pinned on Push Past 10, because we're getting a lot of discussion on that, is the CNN report that said 19 undocumented workers say they worked for Trump organization over the years and then listened to the type of trusted access they had. So that as well is getting a lot of discussion. So if you're on Facebook, I know Facebook tends to be very passive and folks are just on there many times for the laughs and the giggles. But if you're looking to really have an engaging conversation, I certainly invite you to join those conversations. And again, I have pinned both of them on Push Past 10, so you will be able to very easily access both of those comments. So again, I just wanted to stop by to thank you for following, thank you for sharing, liking, and commenting, because that is how we are continuing to grow the platform. And the most important thing I want to share with you today is the level of respect I am seeing in these discussions, because many times when we disagree, I see folks are very quick to insult each other, to swear at each other. And what I am seeing in these two discussions is, while we passionately disagree with what is being shared, we are still being respectful. We are still showing each other respect. And that is what I truly enjoy seeing. So again, we're continuing to be an intellectual platform where we can discuss hard and difficult topics, but where we also maintain a level of respectability. So I just wanted to thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the Push Past 10 movement. As for me, I am continuing the work. My two areas of focus right now is really the question I just asked: what is the way forward for the Caribbean region as we see so many changes in the world? So on my Roots Connections on Q radio program, what we are focusing on are the change makers. So we're focusing on those folks who are the visionaries, who can see the vision for Dominica and the Caribbean region, who are not who find it not enough to simply sit on the sidelines and to say what should be done. But instead, they have taken up the reins. They're showing us what they're doing. They're showing us what can be done. So instead of simply talking about what we should be doing, they're showing us what can be done in so many areas of life. So whether we're speaking education, whether we're speaking culture, whether we're speaking marketing and promotions, they're really stepping up and doing the work. So I'm very happy and excited to be able to showcase those change makers. So we're doing that every Wednesday, every second and fourth Wednesday of the month on Roots Connections on Q. And of course, if you're following Push Past 10, you don't have to worry about even making a note of when Roots Connections comes on, because I always share the program right here on Push Past 10. So another opportunity to engage in an intellectual discussion, in a conversation that I'm hoping inspires all of us to do more, to be that light in whatever area we are. And I do apologize. I'm sharing this video all over the place while I'm talking to you. No, it's quite a thing to be a producer and a host at the same time, because you wear so many hats and you try to do so many things at one time. So yes, so that is the focus right now in terms of Roots Connections on Q, just getting the word out, showcasing those change makers. And while you're coming in, please go ahead and share the live, let everyone know that we're here. And if you are not part of the 2,200 new followers, we encourage you to follow Push Past 10 and to also to click that notification button so you will always know when we go live. And the other thing that I'm focusing on right now is the Push Past 10 movement. So if you're wondering exactly what is this Push Past 10 movement that I keep talking about, very easy. You can jump on the website, pushpast10.com, pushpast10.com, and it will tell you everything that you need to know about Push Past 10. But in essence, in a nutshell, it is really about combating all those chronic lifestyle diseases that we're seeing in our community. So our communities continue to be plagued with lifestyle diseases, and yet we know the importance of healthy eating. We know the importance of movement and exercise, but so many of us are stuck. We're not doing what we need to do. So Push Past 10 is really about community support, providing the tools and the resources and the community to help us to finally get unstuck, to make those permanent changes and to adopt and maintain that healthier lifestyle that we all need. And why is this important? Why is a healthy lifestyle important to you? I don't know about you, but for me, it's about, adding life to my years, about being able to just get up and go and not being concerned about being tired, not being concerned about aches and pains, and not being concerned of being able to keep up with my 13-year-old, who has a lot of energy, as you can imagine. So that is my why. So why is this important to you? So that is my focus. I'm getting out there into the community, doing more of the on-ground work to continue to move the movement forward. So just recently, I was part of the Powered movement, where we taught the community right here in Atlanta, Georgia, about the importance of consistency. So that is the Push Past 10 movement. How do we become consistent in making those lifestyle changes that are required to live that healthier lifestyle? So I had a great opportunity back in February, March, to be a part of the Powered movement. I also recently signed up to be a part of the Black Women's Center of Atlanta, to be a part of their program as well. I'm also in the process of signing up for Rotary Club here in the McDonough area. So lots of things going on as we continue to expand the Push Past 10 mission. So if you're interested, you already know how to get in touch with me. You can send me a message right here on Messenger. And I see everyone who's coming in, guys. Thank you for being here. You can send me a message right here on Facebook Messenger, or you can always send me an email at pushpast10@gmail.com. If you too If you, as an individual, an organization, a group, a business, you want to encourage the healthier lifestyle of you and those around you, I will be more than happy to partner with you, because it is simply just not enough to tell people to eat healthy and to tell them to exercise more. We have to provide that community of support to keep our people consistent in making those changes. So we're on YouTube as well. So if you know anyone who's not on Facebook, but they would like to be a part of this movement, you can certainly send them over to YouTube at Push Past 10. I think at this point we probably have about 695 followers. So, it doesn't compare to the almost 15,000 that we have here on Facebook, but we are certainly grateful for everyone who's following along on YouTube in terms of making that lifestyle change and adopting and maintaining that healthier lifestyle. So guys, again, thank you. Thank you so much for following. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking, and thank you for engaging in the content. So again, if you're looking for an intellectual space, a space to have discussions in a respectable way, but to have those difficult conversations, I certainly encourage you to join Push Past 10. At this point, I think we're up to about 1,400,000 in terms of views. So the opportunity to collaborate is always one I embrace. So if you as well, you're doing something important that you would like to get the world's eyes on, that you would love to reach the world with, you can certainly contact me, pushpast10 at gmail.com, pushpast10 at gmail.com. So again, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for keeping this a very respectful platform, a platform where we can disagree, but we do not feel the need to insult each other. And in my mind, that is the true essence of an intellectual mind. Because I always think, those who resort to swearing and cursing out each other, they simply haven't found the eloquent way to express themselves. So when someone resorts to, cursing you out and insulting you and using profanity, that's what you should say to themselves. Oh, I wish they had a more eloquent way to express themselves. So don't get caught up in the negative energy. Don't get caught up in the negative energy of social media if someone is coming to you with that type of mentality. So again, thank you for being here. Let's collaborate. Let's build and grow together as we continue, like I always like to say here on Push Past 10, we continue to harness the power of technology, the power of social media, international radio, podcast, as we continue to leverage the skills and expertise and talents of our brothers and sisters, especially our Caribbean brothers and sisters around the world for the benefit of us all. So we have some great programs coming up for you. As a matter of fact, next week, I believe we have another Roots Connections program where we're going to be joined by Dr. Rosette Rabis, and she's going to tell us all about how she's turning project management into a life skill. So a very important skill for our young people in terms of turning project management into a life skill. And you can also catch all the replays of the other episodes of Roots Connections. If you're just looking for one area where you can see all the episodes, I encourage you to go to the website, where I have a link that lines up all the episodes of Roots Connection, so you don't have to go for Facebook and scroll through all the different posts. And again, keeping it serious, but also I try to ensure that we have a little bit of comic relief. It's such a stressful world. Sometimes we just need a good laugh, right? So if you notice on the platform, we have those deep conversations, but we also have an opportunity to laugh and to smile and to, just be silly, because again, life is just so stressful these days. So again, I am Dr. Simone. It is always great to be in your company. So don't forget to follow, be a part of the 2,200 new followers. Follow, like, share, subscribe. You know the deal. So again, we will continue to grow from strength to strength, and we will continue to elevate the conversation. So with that, you have yourself a pleasant rest of your day, and I will see you again for another episode of Roots Connections next week. And I will continue to post engaging and elevating conversations. So until then, you have yourself a wonderful day. Take care.